What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I will be going over a part 2 to the features you will like. Now, I'm actually thinking about doing like a part 3 and or a part 4 to this, but the one small feature I actually do want to include in this video is indeed going to be in the settings. So for this, guys, head over to accessibility and or go over to motor, and you're going to want to head down to convert holds to presses. So this is actually going to be insanely helpful, guys. Having this on, you will not have to hold your button down to like open a live reward crate and or deleting like parts or something from a vehicle. So at least now, guys, you can actually delete a part from your car much faster, and this way you actually don't get like stuck in trying to do this. So all you will now have to do is like hit square like this instead of like holding down the button and or making it much more difficult. So it really is going to be much more easy that way, and you can also turn in challenges this way as well. So it's kind of like a win-win basically all the way around, and that way you don't have to waste time with doing that. So I definitely see this being a very helpful feature. But one of the main features I do think a lot of people will like, guys, is the amount of things you can actually do in this game, like the challenges and or having like side activities like these slaloms and or like the bullseyes and or speed traps. And you can also go down and do like a ton of these different photo ops in each one. So there is going to be a lot of different ways to make extra money and or have extra things to do, ranging from like 20 and or 30 to each one. So there is going to be well over 300 different challenges you can do, and I would say that's definitely going to keep you occupied for a while. And some people might be wondering like how long does it take to complete each one, or like how long do you actually have on doing these challenges. So it really might come down to how many you actually might want to get done, and or if you want to grind out the challenges insanely quick. Funnily enough, guys, I did around 20 challenges a few days ago in like 2 hours, and all of them are going to be in the Hawaii Scenic Tour. Now, this is going to be from like doing different plane challenges to like the boat ones, or doing like a lot of the different collectibles around the map. So some of the challenges require you to do like 180 miles an hour on the highway, or like jumping into a race and getting like a perfect driving record. So you really are going to be legit everywhere when doing the challenges. Now, one thing I have to admit, guys, I think it would be really cool if they could reset them in some way. Now, I would know that would probably be a crazy way to make a lot of money, but they could at least reset some of the challenges and or change them around a bit. I feel like that would be an awesome feature to have in the future. But even then, guys, there's still going to be 300 plus challenges you can do, which I would say a lot of them might take a lot of time, and some of them might also put you into like PvP and or doing like different things in the summits. So it really is going to be a great mix-up of gameplay, and even after that, you can then do like a lot of the photo ops around, which, by the way, guys, I still have a lot of challenges to do, and even on the Hawaii Scenic Tour, I did around 20 challenges in 2 hours. So it really may come down to how many challenges you might want to do in one sitting, but there really is a lot of these to complete, and I feel like, guys, having a lot of challenges in a racing game to do is by far going to be a great feature that I think many games do need. Now for the next feature, guys, that I do want to go over in this game, no. Now for the next feature I do want to go over in this video is probably going to be pretty similar to like the challenges in the game, but it is going to have to do with the main stage and or like having 4 different leveling trees you can do. So obviously, guys, for the first one here is going to be the playlist experience, and that is going to come down to like doing a specific playlist and or some of the playlists are like a specific car, and that way you can actually get different items unlocked by doing so. And this is going to give you an entire month to do this, so it's not in a rush of like a week, which I actually thought this was a thing the first time I did it, but it is going to be an entire month you guys can complete this, and you will be able to get different cars unlocked and or like different titles, and you'll be able to get like legend points and like a boost to XP. So it is going to be insanely useful for that matter, and I'm actually thinking about taking a deeper dive into these next month when they do reset. But besides that, guys, the next one's going to be like PvP based and or like a summit and or doing something like the Demolition Royale. So by competing in like the grand race and or like a summit is going to get you some XP every time you do like a race and or like an event. Do keep in mind, by the way, guys, in the summits you also get a big chunk of XP from completing the actual summits, so I would recommend doing that to at least max this out. That way you're going to get the 100,000 bucks and or like the 5 legend points, and of course like an XP boost plus the title there. But moving over to the last one, guys, I really do like this one as well. So it's going to be primarily based on exploring the islands, obviously picking up like different live reward crates, or like doing like a photo op, or like doing some of the challenges also does count toward this. But you can also do speed traps and or slaloms to build up your points on this, guys, to get to max level of 4. And do keep in mind, by just driving around when you're actually not level 4, you'll also get XP like going fast, or like dodging cars and stuff like that is also going to get you XP, but I may end up taking a deeper dive into the main stage here to really go over each of these a bit more, and I do feel like a lot of them are insanely fun. Now, what's kind of interesting is I did see some people talking about these saying they're not like that fun, or like maybe having all of these trees is not like the greatest idea, but I really do think, guys, having this is by far going to make this game a lot more fun, and it's also going to give you a lot more things to do. So even having 3 different stages of leveling here at the main stage here, you can also level up regularly, like getting up to level 100. So having different ways to level and or different things you can do really is going to make the game that much more entertaining, but at the same time it's also going to keep you on a lot longer, so you actually have things you can complete and or do, and I really do think that's going to help tremendously in the longevity of a game. But I would like to know your thoughts on this in the comments below, guys. What is your favorite feature so far in Motorfest and why? And as always, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more insight.